gender dysphoria. What is going on with that seemingly being an uptick? Is that because it's actually very normal and it's becoming more socially acceptable? Is it because of there's atrazine in the water, it's making the frogs gay? Is it because, what is your perception of that?
First off, I would say, starting off, I love a person to be who the hell you are and to express who the hell you are. And whether you're a man who feels like you're actually a woman trapped in a man's body, or you're a man who just thinks he's a woman trapped in a woman's body, express that, whether you're expressing the truth of who you are or expressing a self-delusion. I express self-delusions all the time. I love people being able to just be what they are or express self-delusions. And with that said, to me, it does seem as though there's some sort of facilitated indoctrination to entice people to find an outlet to escape your insecurities, uncomfortable feelings that are very natural and very healthy as a child and as a teenager. There does seem to be an indoctrination to teach people those feelings that you're having inside. That's because you're actually this. So it gives people an outlet to escape themselves. And I don't like that it seems like there's an indoctrination component to it, but it seems like there's an indoctrination component to me. And I know, when I was a kid, I was never into drugs, but drugs was the main concern parents have of drugs could be a way my child uses to try to escape their feelings they don't want to deal with. Or sometimes it was them cutting. Sometimes it's behavioral issues. A child or a teenager trying to compensate for uncomfortable feelings, as in escape their uncomfortable feelings. It seems like there's this sort of groomed outlet of gender ideology for it. And the uptick is very interesting about why are there such huge percentages now of people who identify as the opposite gender compared to 10, 20 years ago. And I think an open mind is that because the world's a safer place for people to just naturally kind of come out of the proverbial closet? Or is it because they're indoctrinated to do it? My guess is it's probably not one or the other, but some mix and ratio of both. And the biggest concern for me is the attempted destruction of objective truth. And I look at that as Marxism, where Marxism looks to destroy truth. When you get people, you can't destroy truth, but when you get people to destroy their connection with truth, then they're controllable. And that's why Marxism is used in communist tyrannical takeovers. So what really concerns me with that is when you see the certain authority figures say there's not a biological difference between a man and a woman. It's well, yes, there is. Mm-hmm. You can't gaslight me out of knowing there's a biological difference between a man or a woman. Or the Supreme Court justice who said, I'm not a biologist. I can't tell you what a woman is. It's well, it's an adult female. We know that. So people aren't that dumb. We know what a woman is. We know there's biological differences. We know that. Doesn't mean you can't identify as the other gender. Cool, that's awesome too. But that assault on truth and biology, that concerns me because people don't accidentally get that dumb. Authority figures don't accidentally get that dumb. So it's why are you acting dumb? That's a concern for me.